Now Braun working on the intercontinental champion Gunther, and he delivers a choke slam. Another and another.
A very solid Intercontinental Championship reign, to say the least.
Come on, it has been spectacular. He's mown down everybody in his path, with the one exception being the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman.
And a very cautious start here tonight for the champion. Is Gunther concerned about Braun Strowman? We've seen him try to stay away from the monster among monsters the last few weeks.
Well, Gunther's style has always been to physically dominate all opponents, overpower them, bully smaller superstars. Tonight, though, Gunther is completely out of his depth, competing against the biggest and strongest in WWE. But fear? Absolutely not.
And again,
no fear whatsoever.
Gunther goes right for the injured right arm and shoulder of Braun Strowman. That will be the strategy for the champion tonight. Strowman, oh my goodness. And Strowman taking the fight right outside the ring to the Intercontinental Champion. However, remember, Gunther has the champion's advantage. He will only lose the title if Strowman pins or submits him. Countouts, disqualifications go the champion's way.
Braun has come out of the blocks hot in this one, perhaps aware that chances like this do not come around often.
And Strowman understanding. And now Braun Strowman going to put the pressure on early. The monster of all monsters.
There's a knee.
Strowman Express on the tracks, and Gunther set over the side of the announce table. Strowman in control with the Intercontinental title on the line. Inside the ring during the commercial break. Both men doing a good job breaking the count from official Jessica Carr, because Strowman understands he has to pin herself
for that previously injured shoulder of Braun
for the championship. So he struck first, taking out the shoulder a couple of weeks ago, and now tonight, Strowman with a target on the arm.
Well, Gunther hasn't won. Styles make fights. Why not avoid a bad matchup if you can? And Braun's a bad matchup for anyone.
Shot by the champion, and that'll bring Strowman to his knees in the favor of the champion Gunther, because Braun goes 6'8", 335. Gunther's a huge man as well, 6'4", 250.
Talking about all the plaudits of Gunther, none is greater than his high in-ring IQ, and he's displaying that for us all right now, chopping down that monster and targeting the one weakness on that body.
And you take the arm out, Wade, you really take a lot of the power game away from Strowman.
Well, this is really the strength of Strowman versus the skills of Gunther. Gunther said it himself recently. Braun is the strongest man in WWE, but I am going to expose him as an overgrown meathead with no
year. ESPN said they had the match in 2022, the Clash at the Castle against Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship. That's how good Gunther is inside the ring.
If you've never
predicament
won since
defends the championship against the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman. Wade continuing to work on the previously injured shoulder and arm of Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman trying his best to power out of there, but that's a 250-pound Austrian attached to a severely weakened arm of Braun Strowman.
And look at the power now of Strowman. He's got the champion up, and down goes Gunther.
Lightweight, baby! How does he continue to pull this off with that damaged shoulder?
And Strowman now buys himself some time to try to regroup. As you look at the incredible strength of the monster.
Absolutely wild to do that at the best of times, but with the amount of damage sustained by that left shoulder already, as you see Strowman desperately trying to shake some feeling back into that leg.
let's go Strowman chants here tonight in Green Bay. Mentioned earlier, Strowman makes his home about 90 minutes from here. Chops from Gunther. Big chop from Strowman. Gunther waist lock on Strowman, who delivers an elbow to the face. Oh, big boot from the champion.
Turning into a complete slugfest at this point.
Strowman with a spine buster into the cover. Is it enough to win the title? Gunther's got to kick it 2.5.
What a matchup we are getting here, Cole. The deeper this one goes, though, for me, the more it favors Gunther. Completely unsurpassed.
The challenger was looking for the monster bomb, and Gunther went right back to work on the injured shoulder. Oh! Strowman still on his feet. Runs into a clothesline. Does the champion.
Braun can barely stand up at this point, though. On jelly legs, and Gunther, if he can get a string of offense here, it could be over.
Shoulder first to the turnbuckle. There's the drop kick driving Strowman into the corner. A wicked clothesline. Cover by the champion to retain. Hook to the leg on Braun, who kicks it too.
Such a powerful whack of that clothesline. That could have split the diaphragm of Braun Strowman, but now we're going up top.
With a splash by Gunther. Cover on the challenger for the win. Strowman kicks out again. What an effort by Braun Strowman.
Frustration etched all over the face of Gunther. He knows he could have beaten any other member of the roster 5 times at this point.
The champion again, headed up to the top rope. Braun Strowman's gonna meet him there. And again, big right hand by the challenger.
That is a lot of humanity balanced on those ropes, Cole.
Yeah, but look at Gunther back to the bad arm. Working on the bad arm again of Strowman.
Always thinking, always with a trick up his sleeve.
Oh! Now Gunther with a 6'8" Strowman up high.